What is this? Okay, good. It looks like I just milked nothing. I should probably not do that in town. Just like jack off in the town square. Hey, how's it going? Whoa, whoa! What the fuck is this? Got him! I've just been drifting around, being led by circumstances. No, that's not right. In Ave, you helped Bart when he needed it. I can't keep a fucking straight face, this awful writing. Drifting, kind of like me. Holy shit. Oh no! Oh, we're not quite dead yet. Don't worry though, I have a telescope equipped. The sprite tells me it's a lady, but the face tells me it's a man. Do that Dr. Girlfriend voice. Yesterday my stove caught on fire. I thought the whole house was gonna burn down. You, they're ugly, kid. Every kid is ugly. What? These aren't special in any way. There goes the potion! Oh! It's a perfect fit. Oh! Ooh! Well, that's gonna be a problem. 24 people have died. We might not finish the campaign now. Oops. I never equipped the chainsaw. I never equipped the chainsaw! Oh my god. I didn't stab that man with a chainsaw. I just made chainsaw noises as I hit him with an axe. Holy fuck, I'm an idiot. Oh, he'll have the key for sure. Police! Nobody move! Like I kicked his knee bone or something.
Are you blind? What in God's... I mean, better luck next time.
Armor broken, what the fuck? Just kicked that boar and my clothes exploded. Arcanum. Damn it. Stop. You totally fucked it up. Well, you fucked me, dog. We're not getting in now. You blew it, old man. Holy shit, you blew it. Wow, it's just his face. Oh. No. I can't take you seriously when your planet's called Choco. Welcome to Choco, keep your nose clean. Is your planet named after candy? Spell shit in hindsight. That went pretty good. The hell is this? It says the sacrifice of fire is the gate to ruin. Place torch if you crave the void. Okay.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
I fucked that up. A whole bunch. Hey there. We were, In the middle of naming our food port when we had to stop abruptly, my hard drive was about to fill up and mess up the recording. So let's get this out of the way. Whoop! Oops. Thought I had that turned off on this machine. Maybe not. Anyways. Maybe they don't sell fries. Maybe they sell wedges. So we call it wedgies. Greasy triangle for the pizza. And because it's a candied apple, we'll call it Little Dippers. This is a military-themed popcorn stall. It's called Colonel's. There's a chance I forgot how to spell Colonel. Park with the most confusing layout. Man, fuck you. Most of this was preset. Do I have a treetop flyer? You know what? I'm not sure how to spell fudgesicle, so I'm not going to call it fudgesicle. Ice cream, etc. And this is paired with the military-themed popcorn stall. This is Captain Coco. Apparently my brain wanted to go Captain Cocaine. No, Captain Coco. And then I'm not even sure what other stalls remain to be placed. Cotton candy, man. You know what? We haven't done the hentai joke for a bit. So this is ice cream. This is fruity ices. Oh, fruity ice cream. Okay. Like flamboyant ice cream. I don't think we need a souvenir stall in the food court because there's some over there. Probably give them a place to shit. Even though it's kind of close, it's not necessarily close depending on which way they go. And we'll put an ATM because the food isn't free. Because this is opposite Little Dipper, we'll call it Little Dunker. No, these are regular sized donuts. I suppose I could have called it Big Dipper. Wonton soup is delicious, but I don't know if I'd go to a wonton soup stall at an amusement park, personally. Wanton abandoned? I might be messing up the syntax on that pun.
Call this one Crystal Cot. There, the food court is done. Where's this treetop flyer? Is it this thing? Yes. And then really would probably want a mechanic just babysitting each one. At like every 10 minutes even, perhaps. Some decorative oil silos. That's cute. Gravel pit, I remember this. I took out a huge loan, which is why it looks like we're doing fine financially. We make up to $5,000 a month, which is actually not bad. That's comparable to what we were winning scenarios with like $7,000 to $10,000 in sales. Tell me what the side friction. It's fucking massive. So is that queue. I wonder how many people will get in the park because of the queue sizes. This is only $4,000 and we own the whole fucking map. I kinda wanna. We can worry about these hilly areas later on. Guess they're getting lost or stuck. No, they're not. I mean, if we really want to, we can do stuff like that. Oh yeah, there's your fucking problem. Let's block off this castle. And then we'll just re-access these path sections as we need them. That's a no entry. That's no entry. This whole area is a no entry. Probably want to fill in this gravel pit to justify the paths. Yeah. That's just a fun little place to go. This is probably what's pissing them off, though, so I think I will block this off. That should reduce some of the pathfinding they'll have to worry about. That's just a cute little thing along the water, but I'd rather do... This just infuriates me that it's not straight. Creaky dips. Add vegetation, please. I want to see if I'm encroaching on the path here. A lot of room over here, but I think we could put a more expansive coaster. And we could do a little World War II and flatten this Japanese section, but I think for now we can fit something here. Wait, does it matter what the stats are? In you go. Get a mini? I already have a mini. I think we can double up on anything we want, but... Cobra would be nice over in the Shuttle Loop District. Ooh, will this work? I think this works. I can walk under it to get the food court. I can't quite tell. Oh yeah, this will work. I think if I can get them to board here. Same time though, maybe not because of the fencing. I'd love it to function like that. I think this might work. Support isn't quite where I want it to be. That looks nice. This is this is coasters only, and I can only charge at the gate and for stalls. We're making decent money, we just gotta go a little slow is all. But I was glad we managed to fit a boomerang in there. That's a little too hilly. That's okay. Oh yeah, this thing is just fucking gigantic. You know, I'm not confident this thing's ever allowed to touch the ground. Get this place funneled out. Guess they're getting lost or stuck. Yeah, they'll do that. That was an award for being a shithole. Could you get lost? Oh, no, you don't. Freed up some real estate for the coaster. The intensity is quite high. Whoa, that's a big fella. He's just up high for whatever reason. Now, it looks like Atomizer can touch the ground, just won't. I'm not sure as to why. Okay, yeah, this over here can touch the ground. The Giga. Let's bust out the... Neptune's not. I feel we can get something a little more impactful in that nook. Some of these things are fucking war crimes. Like that thing, $41,000. The Soul Stealer. I don't even know how to get the queue on that one easily without looking weird. I'm being a bit of a baby. Now, Neptune's not we can put here. In the gravel pit. Yes. There we go. Neptune's not as online. A little sitting area. Then, I think I just need park value. I have to repay the full loan, $500,000. Park value is actually not that good, and Neptune's not really held me back. What are we on? Pretty low on staff. Let's just let this run for a little bit. Well, we're making some money. You think the Neptune not as intense? I believe it. Actually, intensity's only 5. That's crazy. Nausea's 3. This is an amazing ride. With all those turns, too, you're fine. Maybe it banks you just right. Special Agent Cody Banks. What in the world? Where do they go? Oh, they come out here. You know, I think we can probably get rid of this path, too. We'll lose, well, not lose, but we can come back for this real estate, because there's a lot of real estate here we can use, but it's just a stretch of straight path that people can access from other locales. Same with, I actually like that little dam dealie they've got going on there. That's cute. Wow. Do like a viaduct somewhere with that. What is that? Water jet. Oh, okay. Cool. I forgot to get park value up, though. Because I think company value is basically park value minus your loan. Yeah, look at all this crap on the paths. There's like a shitter at every... Nope, there's not a shitter here. Sorry about that, people's bums. Even this is kind of pointless. I think this bottom path doesn't do anything. Alright then, like that clutter will drain. I have one janitor. Should help. It is a cool map, just not cool for how I built my parks, which is lazily using God knows. Yeah, we just gotta fill every square inch of this place with coasters basically without running out of money. Hyper Twister, really? These coasters are specifically made out of money. Like Raven Racer. Is this a built-in duel somehow? Oh man, if I can get it to like go around the pagodas and shit. That'll work. Right there. $18,000 for that pipe. Guess they're getting lost or stuck. We'll see if anyone says they're lost. I want to go home. Uh-oh. Oh, shit! Really? That might address some of the more important concerns about people getting lost. I do wish that I could draw over a thing, and if it was tall enough, it would instantly tunnel. We can also... I want to keep this probably if I can build that Raven Racers or whatever. I don't recall breaking that queue. I wonder when I did it. I just like how these supports are less intrusive. So we're going to use these ones. That's way too high. Fuck you. It's based on the actual shop. Well, so much for that. Where I was gonna do a little like skylight above the shops. Castle flavor. Guess you're still getting stuck. I want to go home. Uh-oh. Oh, nope, looks like this one might be fucked. Yeah, these paths broke again. And then that stopped it from being a queue somehow? What the fuck? Oh wait, I bet you it's the... Shit, I can't tell where the queue starts. Based on where people turn around, I have no fucking clue. I'm just gonna have to wait till everyone stops going in. Creaky Dips has not been fixed yet, which was this one. I just don't have enough mechanics, I think. Like I said, I should probably put a guy on each one inspecting it every 10 minutes. I just deleted something. So, delete past does not delete queues. There we go. Now it's a real ride again. Look at this fella. Now we're up to 700 guests. We were stuck at like 500 earlier. Alright, now who the first? Go home. As long as they're just lost, I don't want anyone stuck on a queue. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I sell maps in this place. I don't sell maps. No wonder people can't fucking find their way around. Normally I always build them, so we'll see if that's actually a big deal. There's really nothing to gain from building multiple, but because they should enter the park and buy a map. But this, I suppose, helps people that are already in the park. So there's one there. I'd like to put one by God and Animal. God and Anime aren't as popular as I thought they would be. Maybe it's because people love the fancier roller coasters. Oh, hey, I can buy that wacky one back there. What the fuck was it? Hyper Twister? Hyper Twister. Yes. We want to retrofit these supports. Wow, you really fucked up right at the last second on me there. That's amazing. Look at how many fucking Q tiles he stole. Ah, you know, whatever. It's a wacky Asian roller coaster. What am I doing? Is that it too racist? Perfect. Oh, right, they have to actually figure out a way up there. No. Shortcut there to get around. These guys are definitely going to want to shitter into this situation. I feel sick. I'm already going to park map. It looks like people are finally leaving. I want to go home is down to like 6 people. I'm satisfied with that. You just have a bunch of people that are uncomfortably nauseous. I guess God and Anime is a good, safe roller coaster, but he just can't compete with the stats on these higher ones. People bum rush it, especially for free. Inverted, really hot, blood flying. Everybody seems like a nice one. Maybe leave if I don't flak around here. That was a lie. Holy fuck, that was a lie. What's the problem here, fellas? Maybe it can't go on. No, it can. I'd love to put it right here. But I mean, if we move the paths... That was a limb. Yeah, this is flush with the ground now. I'm not sure if I can get the cube the way I want, though. Not enough money that I just fucked myself yet. Sounds like the park's too messy. Oh, I've seen messier. We just did Poopy Park the other day. Okay, this is a problem, actually. This fucking animal with through garbage cans. This place could also maybe benefit from some patrol zones. At least one of my handymen are just fucking around on these secret staff roads. Yeah, that's gonna cause issues. My money's going down. That's not good. Nobody's coming in. I have 1,200 guests, but people aren't showing up. 2,100, 1,900. Trash here is really bad. That shouldn't stop other people from coming in. Let's see if I can go highlight path issues when we're patrolling people out. I think so. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, that's Alma. This is Bunny. Okay. Whoa, that's a problem. Ah, this might be too much for Cynthia. Yeah. This is Lily. So we actually end up with some dead zones, but as long as people don't walk by there too often, they shouldn't be too mad. Too flirties. See if those patrols help. Looks like stuff like that is going to be a problem for the patrolling janitors. Look at them just fucking around. Largely under control. I'm not even a security guard, although I really don't. Hopefully they're just mad because of the garbage and they'll calm down, or just immediately smash shit again. Still very temperamental guests. This is finally under control. I think I see poop on the ground again. Don't want to pay 10 cents, huh? You smug piece of shit. Those janitors are wasting their time on those paths. So. That mechanic is doomed. Good Lord, that hurt to watch. Safest park in the country somehow. Probably scrap this area. They might be complaining about queue length there. Length of queue part. Really, that one's the long one. Oh. I'm very concerned about the money. I don't know why my partner. Yes, in park, but I want attendance. Let's go all the way up to 50. Holy moly. I already have a French fry stall. Must be the other graphic. What the world? I don't see a second French fry stall. That's the. That looks like a popcorn stall. I am continuing to bleed money. Well, not bleed money, but I'm not making money. We might be in some sort of death spiral here. Amount of trash in my park. That doesn't sound true. These people just strike me as picky crybabies. Now we're back on track. A coaster park that can't make coaster money. Talk about a genie wish. Park value is about halfway there. Omego's trapped. Even my staff wages are fucking me over. Make 1,000. I mean, we were making more than $1,000 a month before. We were. Maybe not 1,000 in. I'm just not churning guests, I suppose. Now I think we might have problems with too many people again. Deja Vu looks pretty cozy. Ooh, the El Condor. I think that looks pretty sharp. Paths are doing something weird though, I think. Normally I don't like to span benches everywhere, but there are some very nauseous, very tired people in this park. Condor filled up instantly. How are we doing here? 6, very intense. They're a bit off from the ship, so. This one's a little trickier than I thought. I thought I would just be throwing money at roller coasters, but I can't get that company value up. I mean, I might have a few too many hands in that. Times 10, 500? Not really. I mean, I can save a couple bucks, but it's not the reason I'm losing money. I'd like to scrap research and loan interest. That'd be nice. Shops make money. Stalls make money. Also, money on landscaping. A couple roller coasters left. Oh, now we're just getting different cars. Oh. The cars, I believe, sometimes contribute to the user's made ones. Man, that thing fucking really drains the people. Wow. What's the average queue time on this? Average queue time's 2 minutes. It's a shame the lateral G's are fucking absurd. They love it, though. Raven Racer is great. Yeah, this thing really churns through people. Wow. A lot of people wearing red t-shirts. Is that because God and Anime sells red t-shirts? That's because God and Anime sells red t-shirts. But unfortunately, because I was not smart with my own money, we're just kind of stuck waiting. There we go. No fun. Frees up a couple $100. We start to pay off the loan. We'll free up $500 a month. Yeah, the shit we're only pulling $600 a month is fucking terrifying. I could do some. I wonder if I could like close the park and then reopen it, and then get an infusion of people. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna potentially tank the park by closing it. But then we'll get another 1,500 people that have to pay. The park is closed, but I don't see people leaving. Only only have 10 roller coasters. They're not doing a good job getting out. It's kind of crazy how slow they're. Oh shit! Did this one break? It's just weird that there's people on it still. Get out of my fucking park! I see you just going up and down the stairs for exercise. Well, they're taking too long to leave. I guess the problem is those 1,000 people might be trying to leave eventually. They can have a path out. Yeah, 10 rides? I think I'm better off just putting a mechanic on each one. Cheap, super intense rides but never open them? What do you mean? Like that would lure people into the park? Because it's company value I'm concerned about, although I guess you're right that if I can get people through the gate for paying $50. I don't know if what a cheap super intense ride would be. I guess if they never have to pay for the roller coaster, they love the roller coaster, that's why they never leave. I'm not hungry, the park is clean, I'm gonna shit my pants, I'm hungry, this thing was great, thirsty. 22 people think it's too crowded. I haven't finished my hot chocolate yet. Fucking cool. I love these rides. I haven't eaten this yet. I've already got a cuddly toy. That was in someone's brain. Oh, the intensity increases the value? I thought it was just the cost of the ride. Generally, people seem satisfied with the park. I'd rather just bridge to here. This one drained eventually. How did you do that? Maybe it was built and then they flattened the terrain it was on? Oh, no, wait. I didn't think to do that ever. Now that is cool. How do I set the goddamn colors on this? You just don't want to accidentally delete the path while there's person on it like that. Fuck! Hang on, homie! Oof. Not on my fucking watch. Okay, I'm gonna go pavement and this. Ugh, yuck. At the same time, sure. It's a nice little bridge design I can steal for another park. Get off the fucking bridge. Okay, that should keep things moving. This path now serves no purpose. Yeah, I'm not good with, like, districts of the park lately. I'd rather just have everything look the exact same. Tested and never open rides don't. That makes sense. And then yeah, you can't fucking. I'll do that because then I can do this. Make the bridge whole. Then we can do this. Not that we have nighttime support, but now there's a little bridge. And I made zero fucking money in that time. I'm just not making enough from... I mean, how was I making so much from stalls before? I think I just need more food courts, but I'm not sure if I have the cash to build more food courts. Basically just put food and drink next to every single thing. Well, you can get some hat money quick. Made 2 specs. Foamies. Big fat foamy, we'll call it. Cowboy Brews? Jesus Christ, I can't type tonight. Go cluck yourself. Paul's Poutine. Call this one Liz Lemon's copyright infringement. Infringe me. I don't back down. Diet Dr. Pepper if you want to lose weight. Did I build a submarine sandwich in the food court? I didn't. because it's on the high side, not the highest, but up high. We'll call it Mount Meatball. You can buy others, but they specialize in toasted meatball subs. That guy's about to vomit. He went and grabbed the Diet Dr. Pepper. Takes all kinds. Yeah, maybe I just need to supplement my income with stalls. Actually, how much money does someone have when they come into my park? You here, you just showed up. Possessions. Oh, shit. He has $60 on him. $30. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You paid $30 to get in here? This guy's been fucking sleeping here. Sorry, we'll charge $69 to enter the park. Nice. And then you give him the $70. And you're like, that's $69. He says, nice. And then you say nice, and you give him $1 back. That's where the fun begins at this park. Want some random color shirts? All these red people are creeping me out. Can I randomize the umbrellas? I can't. All right, I am slowly running out of money, which is terrible. Really hope our shops and stalls bring home some money. I might need to prune the staff. Really don't want to though. Some of these queues are too long. This one, I think, is a problem. I'm going to shorten. Done this one. 6 minutes. This guy's the last one that worries me. 8 minutes. You know, I could also put some TVs in the queue to calm people down. I want to get off Twiki Twist. Is it just not functioning? Where's the fucking thing? I think one of the cars got jammed up. Seems a lot more manageable now. What about you, Cobra? 6 minutes. I mean, I feel people wait longer in real life for rides. 5 minutes. That thing's fast. 2 minutes. 7 minutes. I've been queuing for Treetop Flyer for ages. Get the fuck over yourself. We can shorten that queue if they're going to be babies, though. Yeah, I'd probably half the queue. Send it to like here. Still bleeding money. Park with the best roller coasters. I fucking hope so. Maybe I should have paid my loan off sooner. I'm stuck on this one, I think. I don't know if I want to start over, though. Yeah, we'll free up a couple $100. I'm gonna say if they're not actively all responding to calls, I had too many. And then I have no guards, no entertainers. Twiki Twister fucking broke again. This one's just cursed, I think. Now in practice we could like have kept it on, like Dan said. And this might be my first failure. Made $2,000 a month, but that's because I deleted a $2,000 roll. I'm losing money. It's because this. It's because the fucking people won't come in. How do I get people to leave after they're out of money? Trash here is really bad. It's not. Man, I think I'm going to have to start this over. We're stalled out. I'm going to have to put a little more thought into it. I'd probably be a little more particular about road access right away. How much more of a loan do I have access to? Can't go above 45. The most untidy park in the country. Did I fire like the one janitor keeping an eye on this? And then we have the ability to replace these rides to update their value and reliability, but I'm broke. Yeah, I think I would trim the paths down right away. Apparently one thing, because obviously I'm just kind of watching the park run to accumulate money. One thing we can do is you put stalls at the exit to a ride, and then people will get off the ride happy and want to spend their money. So have like a t-shirt stall or a hat stall or some food at the exits is where you put the food courts. I love the coasters, they just don't bring in any money. I am losing money every month now. I think, fuck yeah, I only made $200 because new people won't come in. Fuck. I think the food court was probably a bad idea. Alright, let's call it quits. Admit defeat on that one. No entries up. So unfortunately we're going to leave this part partly done again. And I want people going on to Castle Mountain. Gonna get rid of the jumping fountain as well. Oops. Entry. Actually, this whole area I think is pointless. Sorry, old statue garden. Is Park value to win? Yes. Which is tied to just having a bunch of nice coasters. We could cheeseball it, but I'd rather, well, I'd have to look it up too, but you can do that cheeseball stuff by just having a bunch of nice rides all at once. But we're going to try to, still greasy, but a different kind of greasy, where we try to capitalize on people's psychology and generate money from our park rather than just bum rush the objective. Thought I put a no entry sign over here, you fucking mouth breathers. I did. Get out of here, you hobos. This isn't a fucking hotel. Okay. Some right angles in here. Bunch of sleepyheads that can't get out of the park. We'll fix that with a park map thing. Okay, there's nothing to do in the park, but and then I think I'm gonna trim this down to one wide. As cool as this is, I don't like people fucking around on this path getting lost. So really, we're unfortunately trimming away a lot of the identity of this park. Okay, we got some runners. Runner in Sector G. Actually, gonna step away to grab a drink myself before we start. I think we'll start with God and Anime, even though it was a bit of a cursed God and Anime last time. So we have paths. Oh, no, you don't. Got a little garden here, which we might scrap that too. We're going to scrap the garden too. I don't want people making choices that aren't getting on rides and spending money. Okay, we've got a wonderful assortment of paths. I might regret leaving this running for 2 moments while I grab a drink, but I'm gonna. Okay, so I want some God and Anime, and then we want a little merchandising mart outside. I want to go home. I hear that, brother. Start here, make sure they get their maps because they can't find their fucking way out. When we'll say those log cabins are cursed, we'll go with brick bathrooms. Hell, I'd argue even this is inefficient. As cool as that little mountain path is. There, they barely have to take any turns now. It should smarten them up. Now, where am I going to put God and Anime? Synchronize, synchronize. I mean, they'll fall out of sync as soon as they break, but... Okay, so... I'm actually not sure what an ATM costs. Sody pop, tasty pretzels. Sunglasses, shirt, nurse's station. Tasty shit. Balloons. Souvenirs. Garbage can on the way in. Garbage can on the way out. Not allowed to set the price. And then we can maybe go to October or something. I built this little strip wrong. I should have put it just between both of them. Because now the nurse's station, the bathroom is really far away. Lame. I'm a lot less invested in naming things right now until we get underway on a good park setup. Well, I won't know if I'm doing a good park setup until it's far too late. Start with a good 30 on entry. I never thought to do that for making waterfalls. That's a neat. And I'm gonna go against everything I stand for and have free bathrooms in this park, since we did fail earlier. I think the problem is they already have souvenirs, they won't buy more. Omen Racers looks sharp, nice boxy shape too. Which I love because those are easy to jam in. Well, easy might not be the right word here. Easier than a gargantuan one. Like, here we go. What if I do this? Maybe? Oh yeah, that'll work. That'll set me back 5, which I barely have. Oh no. This is salvageable. We might be able to just axe the nurses' stations. I don't know what a nurses' station sets me back monthly. That's free. Okay, never mind. So with that, penny pinching. Hot cocoa and pizza. How to shit yourself at the theme park. Probably could inflate the cost of all my stalls too, make a couple extra bucks. Pillars, unfortunately, I don't. Garbage can airlock. Seen some balloons. Seen a lot of bomb over here, which I don't enjoy. I wonder if there's a way to shrink this painting tool. There is. How do you get off anime? Okay, you're fine. But the mechanic still hasn't fixed it. Oh, because he actually isn't allowed to leave where he started. And he must be specifically keeping an eye on the treetop flyer, and then Linda will specifically be keeping an eye on this one. I think you have to enter through the queue as a mechanic. hell's your patrol? Have we avoided taking it alone? Right now, we have no loan, but we're going to need it to build some rides. We're just trying to coast along on some of our starting money, which I think is actually a loan. Yeah, all of our starting money was a loan. But our loan goes up to 45. And we also want... I'd like a second roller coaster here because then we can do a little Mechanic Handyman hub. That thing's fucking huge. Only 5K though. I can get it to fit here. I can. Oh no, that was just drawn over the food court. That's my fault. Kind of is. I'm okay with this. The anime's broken down, but the Candyman shit, what the fuck? Someone's handling those out, but this is patrolling, yeah. So then what the fuck is Linda's? There we go, okay. You just walked right by the bathroom. Where you going? Where you going? Shit is right there. Homie.
I feel sick.
Okay, well maybe we will build you a nurse station then. Where the fuck is he going? He's determined to go that way. Anime still hasn't been fixed. Fucking impossible. There's a guy assigned to it. Linda? Why won't Linda fix anime? You know, I think it's the actual ride itself isn't a tile. Yeah, she wasn't allowed to set foot on the actual ride itself. Oops. We learned a lesson now. Park with the best roller coasters, you're goddamn right. I mean, we didn't take it alone. And we have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 roller coasters with our starter 10K, but that might be because we get some like freebie money as the park slowly fills up. Once the park is full, our ticket money might dry up, which is terrifying. Be able to stick a stingray somewhere. Ooh. Feel the space better utilized on not a powered launch. I want to do it here, but I don't know what's in my way. I guess it's not the end of the world if it's a elevated walkway. I just personally don't like them. I see the Hue got all fucked up by that. Shitter shades. T-shirt. Sorry. Shitter shades, shirt, souvenirs. Squid. And soft drinks. Can I have a janitor sign to this? Try to be a little more attentive. That's someone's fucking patrol. What is going on? don't know why people went all the way over there to throw up. We're not $40,000 in debt yet, which I like. Crazy cabs. This thing's got a really fucking weird queue. Does it actually go down to ground level at any point? It does. If you play our cards right. Ooh, that's neat. This one actually fits. I don't trust it though. I worry they crash. This one kind of works too. Hopefully it really works. 5251. I can build this right now. Sure. Jungle drums. Find Unity. Right? It's kind of creepy to have it with no guests but make money, but it does help spot the vomit and the staff members a lot more easily. $312,000. This. I don't even have any thoughts on it. I don't have anything to say about that fucking monstrosity. These are cool, but huge. Bat flight's pretty tiny. Oh, if I get that around the pagoda, that's nice. Can't quite afford it yet, but it's a lot of roller coasters with just our starter money. Money starting to bottom out finally. Like I said, once we get to around 1,500 guests, we'll stop getting newcomers at a good pace. And we really need people to blow their load on the stalls. Which I don't think I put an ATM on the island, right? But I don't think I put an ATM. Maybe I didn't put an ATM. Unfortunately has the stalls as well. No ATM there. But we'll just do this. Find a random dude. He's got $30 on him still. Well, they've all got some walking around money on them. We just gotta get them to keep spending it. I don't think we need ATMs at each compound. But I will put one right here. We've almost got enough for Bat Flyer. Roman Racer should have been repaired unless my mechanic's not done it properly. Yep, that's what it was. Respond to the racer's call, that's that. It goes a longer queue than it should. This is weird. 6-minute queue. I've been waiting in Cobra for ages. Roman Racers for ages, but that's because it broke. Busy Mouse. I think we could stand and make Busy Mouse a little shorter. Yeah, 11 minutes is pretty bad. Let's do this. That fucking too broken now, though. Oh, there's something. There's a shop in the way, isn't there? Oh, there's not. Oh, there's just a fence in the way. God is broken down. That would explain how we lost last time. Now we're starting to get some junk in between the command signs. Shit like that explains how the mess piles up. What are you doing, girl? Too many turns are tripping her up. Looking tidy. Here, not as much. One of you's got to be a floater. Yep. Take the fucking turn. What are you doing? There you go. Even with the patrols, they get a little weird, which I'm not a huge fan of. Best value in the country. 210. And we're basically where we were last time without the crippling debt. Cool. So yeah, tricking people and spending money the second they get off the ride. More efficient than a food court. Thank you, psychologists. There's a lot of red shirts because I forgot to randomize shirt color. Random color shirts. Random color balloons. Next time I might contemplate raising the cost of food and stuff. So I'm sure there's some wienery math of exactly what to charge. And people won't mind since these stats on the shops are fixed. Is that 2 t-shirt stalls? It is. Well, we must be doing something right if we're still making money, so... Bobsled gets weird. I think some of these coasters also might get weird specifically on super high speed, which another we can't use them because I love super high speed. $6,000 if you want to sneak a coaster in. You know what? Powered lunches get me through October. Not fixed. I am pretty sure I just had a mechanic do an inspection on the year 2. Absolutely had someone here earlier looking at it. Oh, look at that. It was right by the castle tower, right by Stingray. Do I not get green cues on this map? What the hell? I'm mildly positive you can. Ooh, do I have a guy on this? Alma does keep an eye on this. Got a guy keeping an eye on that too because it's on your pass. Cool. So I just need to overload this particular mechanic a little more. There. Probably shouldn't have it on see-through. I can see that guy taking a big meaty shit. That's their business. Went in there with his hot dog. Wash your fucking hands. Or maybe there's no toilet paper. And they're like, fine, I'll just put it in the bun and throw it away. Because they're not going to touch the food with their bare hands. But that would imply that they ate the hot dog and kept the bun as a container. I mean, if they're going to put their shit in it, they're already weird. So. Tell me about this, Gizmo. What the fuck is wrong with Cobra? Hi. Is there a reason we're not going to Cobra? Oh, because it's right outside your range. Fucking oopsie. That should just take a second, and then we'll fix Cobra now. I think slash hope. Yep, there it goes. Still making money. This is going way better than last time. We're already up to 10 coasters, so yeah, much smaller footprint than last time, and we're making money. Just keep filled up. Yeah, we want full queues, and then we want people being spat out onto the path to spend money in stalls. $30 paid into the park. 6 souvenirs. Jesus Christ. I thought they could only hold like one of each. Oh, souvenirs must include the umbrella and the shirt and the hat and the glasses and the toy and the map. Stingray still hasn't been fixed. Oh, he's fixing it right now. Fucking relax. Yeah, this is gross, but that's because we don't have a floater. Well, there's no way a floater would cover this whole park. There's too many bends. It's too big. I'd love to slowly expand up here into the gravel mountain. Where'd my money go? I thought I had like $4,000. Right, I spent it on this guy right here, didn't I? Steel squeak for 5K? Sure. That could be the beginning of our gravel section. Maybe not. Doesn't look like it wants to play nice with the supports. You know, without making the cues the wrong size. That almost fits. Can't afford Steel Squeak right now, but this is what Steel Squeak's gonna look like. And then that'll be. I'd really like to fit it here, but I don't know how I'll do it. It's the mountain's fault, I see. Any way I can get this to work up here on the mountain with some terraforming? Maybe. I think so. I think if I... do this... Yeah, I can do this. I think I can. Nah, at the same time, why? If I only put one coaster up here, that's just... This is shit. I don't even want this mountain. I don't want the mountain path. Where's this mess that I gotta deal with? Well, I guess the parts I don't use is pretty bad. But we're about to open this up with Steel Squeak, and then we have a reason to be over here and put a janitor. Get out of here. Now we can build that Steel Squeak. I want to put it here because if the tower goes over the water, that really suspends my disbelief. This queue looks fucking gigantic, actually. Probably shorten it. Oh, on the red here. I think we can claw our way back out. Looks like it was just some maybe end of the month expenses, but I had already spent everything on the shops. There we go. People gotta eat. Now this worries me. This queue is fucking gargantuan, like I predicted. It might move quick. That queue time goes north of 10 minutes. We're gonna shorten it here. Make it end right there. Yeah, it's too long. Steeplechase is nice. I might be able to jam a steeplechase in. Queue's still 12 minutes. Unless that's going to slowly go down because it was keeping the old date in its average. It is going down. Good. Roller coasters. Cobra's broken down. It seems to break down a lot at just 3 years. But maybe it's the throughput of all the guests. Tell me about Steeplechase. There you are. Ponytails we could put by Steel Mouse? Yeah. Ponytails, not to be confused with DuckTales. So we're 4,600. It's kind of big. But I think you don't waste too much space doing it like this. just need to wait for 47. I could technically take out a loan for this, but a loan for a $4,000 coaster is... let's just do it, because it's time to stop soon. We're off to a strong start here. Where's the exit on this thing? Looking good. Oh no. Okay, that is their patrol area. Dizzy Mouse is still fucked up. That doesn't sound real. Yeah, you're responding to Dizzy Mouse. Oh, fucking Christ. There. Could be worse. We're an extra $5,000 in debt. Oh yeah, it was worth it to get the coaster there. I would have preferred to clear that. Yeah. Those are big fucking cars. I worry that that queue's going to be too huge, but there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, it moves. Keep that under like 15 minutes. This one I'll put TVs in. Nothing I can really do to trim it. How's your queue? 10 minutes still? Good lord. Ponytail might stay under 10? Shit. I don't know how long it takes to grab the average queue data. 11. Queue just keeps getting longer. I don't know what satisfaction is. Might be tied to queue duration. I recall the Q line TV comms people down when the queue is huge. Did someone say the state of trash in my park? I cannot keep that under control. This path is disgusting. I'm not hungry. I gotta take it. I gotta take. Who are these people? People waiting in the queue? I took the line on Stingray. It's only 6 minutes. Just take a shit when you get off. Apparently there's a really fucked up path, so we're going to keep an eye on. The bridge is gross. Largely under control. Alright, now our money's starting to bottom out, which is scary. I'm gonna pay off 5,000 alone. Hope we don't go in the red. An entertainer in that line might help. I don't know. Because they don't seem mad. It's just the queue is long. I mean, I suppose I could turn part of it into a pathway. That's really it. That's all I can do to buy them a few minutes. Loan interest went down $20. I did just get a hat stall. Let's slap some of those down. Vegetation, scenery, supports, guests. Actually, no, I want to see guests because I want to see where the most people are. Up here. I mean, you do have to walk by this if you want to go to the rest of the park. So pack stall there. And oh. Well, you can definitely see everybody buy their first hat as they walk by, which is good. I think we're off to a great start here, so I'm going to wrap it up in a moment. We did start late, but then we played a little longer anyway, so it worked out in the end. Floater. The stretch of path really needs someone on it. And on the upside, straight line handyman would be pretty easy. Now we're doing great. Look at all those different balloons and such. Cowboy hats, t-shirts, sunglasses. How are we doing here on Park Thoughts? I'm not hungry. This park is really fucking nice. I've already got a t-shirt. I need to take a shit really bad, and I've already got a map. I'm not thirsty. This is good. We had to go all the way down to 34 people that complained about it being too crowded. 29 people are going to be sick, but that's your fault for going to a roller coaster theme park. Park's doing nice, and we probably bump it up to 50 now. Our park value stalled out at 240, but we get a big infusion of cash, which I think will be tricky in the long run, but we can refurbish the rides to restore park value. This little corner is oddly busy. Vomit-wise. I mean, there's no one guarding this one spot, but there's still vomit on spots that do have a control flag. The mechanics fix things, the handyman generally clean things up. Park's doing good. And then, yeah, I think next time we'll massage all our stall prices and shop prices to get maximum income, because we really don't want to stall out on cash. That's what killed us last time. But we're going to call it here. I hope you enjoyed the redemption of Gravity Gardens, which I think we're going to pull off. We are far, far away from my original estimate of 2 parks per night, but I'm not even sure we need Gravity Gardens next time, but we can at least make progress. I don't think we'll lose again, but it might take more than one stream to finish at this slowpoke pace. To be honest, I was never good with park value and company value. We kind of cheese-balled it earlier on with God and Anime. Rollercoaster Tycoon 1, I believe, had some park value scenarios, but that was back when God and Anime brought money in. Now, if I was allowed to charge for these rides, I'd be filthy rich. But I can't. But until next time, thanks for watching.